Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Weight Loss Wednesday. My name is Lori Ferraro. I am zooming in from Boise, Idaho. I am a wife of 33 years to my husband, Greg. I'm a mom. I'm a Mimo. We have two daughters, three grandsons. And you know what? I can tell you it's important for me to live a healthy life. There's one thing that you can't ever replace is your health. And so our body is a temple. I want to take care of my body as best as I can. I want to do the best to keep my weight under control. I feel like when our weight is under control, our whole body tends to work a lot better. So I'm super excited to have so many people share tonight their weight loss journey with this product. This is our GLP-3, and this is an all natural GLP that is binding to the receptor just like the shots do. I know a lot of people are talking about the GLP shots right now. It's a total buzzword out there. You guys are hearing it everywhere, right? You're seeing it everywhere. It's on the news everywhere you go. People are talking about it. But I can tell you what people are really super excited about, and that is that we have drops versus shots. Cost less versus cost more. No side effects versus possible side effects. All natural versus synthetic. So we have an absolute home run here. Nobody else has what we have. It's patent protected. We have a 20-year patent on it. When that patent runs out, guess what? We'll put another patent on it. It is just an amazing product that not only is helping with weight loss, but it's helping with a multitude of other things in people's lives. So I'm so excited to have our first testimonial jump on and share what this product has done for them. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Kristen. Welcome, Kristen.
Hello, everyone. This is Kristen Ruby. I'm calling in from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And my journey, I was very skeptical at first. Unfortunately, got very, very sick in January, but I started the shots anyway. And because of my asthma, I had to get on prednisone again. And prednisone makes you get all puffy and gain weight. I'm like, oh, this is great. I don't know how this is really going to work out. But it helped tremendously. I didn't get the little moon face on my uh, weight gain. I didn't gain any weight, but I stayed the same weight. And just as I kept taking it, I was not losing the weight, not losing the weight. I started losing inches, and now I'm finally starting losing weight. I've lost about 7 pounds, and I've lost 3 inches on my hips, my waist, and my thighs. And then I also measure my knees because it's down half an inch. I've had 3 knee replacements, and that my knees have never gone down. So it's been amazing.
Wow, that is incredible. I love that, Kristen. And I love how you're taking your measurements. She's lost pounds, but she's also taking measurements and she's getting smaller in areas. So that is fantastic. Congratulations to you. You look fantastic. So, oh my goodness. You guys, again, see, this product is working. Now, I want to make sure that everybody knows that you can get the product at retail or you can get the product at wholesale. I don't know why anyone would want to pay retail when they can pay wholesale. We have wholesale pricing. It's kind of like a Costco membership. You're going to pay a one-time annual membership, except our membership is a lot less expensive. It's only $30 annually, and that opens up wholesale pricing to you for the whole year. Whether you order, you don't order, whether you do a big order, a little order, nothing is required, but that will open up the wholesale pricing to you for a year. So whoever invited you on this Zoom, if you're like, oh my goodness, I want to get my hands on this product. And we have other fantastic products too. We're highlighting one product, but we have a lot of products. So if you want to get your hands on our amazing products, let the person know who invited you on this Zoom. I would love to have the link to get that product at retail or wholesale, completely up to you. So let's go on to our next testimonial. And our next testimonial is Lori. Welcome, Lori.
Hi there. Thank you. I'm Lori Clymer. I'm from Clovis, California. I started, I need to lose weight, a lot of weight. And I started probably the end of November, December. And I walk every single day. Then I would walk each of my dogs separately. So it was like 3 walks and then 2 more of them in the evening. I do drink a lot of water. I always have. And I gave up soda like 20 years ago. So I don't do that. Coffee, water, and maybe tea. However, I wasn't able to go to Dallas. I didn't know I was going to be emotional. Sorry. And Karen had told me what was happening, and I ordered it right away. And I was losing weight, and I wanted to do the shots so bad, but I couldn't afford it, and my insurance wouldn't cover it. And I couldn't go because my dog was dying. And but I started taking the first bottle, I took 3 a day. And I'm 22 pounds down. Um, and it worked and it was great. And I was sleeping better, which for me, I have a traumatic brain injury, so I don't sleep well anyways. And this has been great. Um, the second bottle, I was doing two, and I still was losing, not as much. And I just ordered, I will get it, I think, maybe Friday, I hope, if not, probably Monday, my next three bottles. But right now I'm taking one and I'm kind of stagnant. Um, but I'm not gaining. And I I'm an emotional eater. I'm a comfort eater, and I always have been. And I had to put my dog down. My mom got sick again. She has breast cancer. And it's just been a rough year. And normally I probably would have gained like 10 plus pounds. And I didn't. And I even ate some, which I shouldn't because I'm a comfort eater. But that was huge, huge, huge for me. Um, I'm a big believer in it. And the funny thing is, I asked, is anyone else? My hair is growing like crazy. I still take the collagen, but this has been, for me, it's been another added thing. And the only thing that I'm doing different on top of this is I added creatine to water every day for my brain because my neurologist had told me about it. And because of my brain issue, that's the only thing that I've added. But it's been a godsend, really. So, and I am down from, I was up to like a size 16, and right now I'm in a loose 14. So that's huge.
Nice.
That's huge.
That is
So I can't even
awesome.
believe I just said that out loud to everybody.
I love
Oh my
it.
gosh, that's horrible. No, yeah, but it's good. I was glad I didn't get rid of those. Like I'm in a tight 12, so I'm glad I didn't get rid of those. I would love to someday be a 10, but I still have a ways to go, but I have two chins instead of three. And actually my skin isn't, for losing weight, my skin isn't loose either, which is huge. And
Nice.
so for those that have a lot of weight to lose, that's another big thing. So that's all. Thank you.
That is incredible. That is an incredible testimonial. I love it. You look fantastic. I love how you were willing to share. And you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't share. No, we're so glad you shared. This is about real life stories. So I love that you were so open with all of us. Appreciate you. You look great. Yeah, what a fantastic testimonial. And I love how you talked about, your water, your walking, sleeping better. A lot of people are
Mhm.
finding they're sleeping better. I mean, and I'm going to stress this again. If you're just starting on it, take your measurements. Take your measurements. A lot of people are noticing, their sizing going down. I love how you mentioned the sizing. That's awesome. Kudos, kudos, kudos.
Thank
Yay.
you.
And you guys, I do want to highlight a couple of other products that we have. This is our daily multivitamin. It comes in this box, drop down box, and there's little packets. And each day I start my day with this as well. And this is going to support your GLP. This will help support. It's got your prebiotics, your probiotics, your omegas. Again, it's going to support that GLP. I had it written down here. It's actually going to raise the GLP 348% as a supporting product. Remember, this is a binding to the receptor product. This is a supporting product. And we have another supporting product, which is our Revive. And this has the turmeric, the curcumin, all of those things in it. This is going to help with inflammation in the body. My goodness, if you have any itis, any type of itis, this is going to help that to feel a lot better. And I want to read, this helps raise the GLP, a support product, 293%. So these two products together are going to raise that GLP, over 600%. And then this is binding to the receptor. So do we have other amazing products? Oh, by George, we do, you guys. We have a lot of amazing products. Again, highlighting this one, but I want you to know we have other great products that are going to support not only your GLP, but your body as a whole. I love these products. They're also listed in the PDR, the Physician's Digital Reference. You guys, other companies don't have what we have. They're not playing in the same sandbox as us. They don't have the science backing it, or they would have all their products in the PDR. They don't have the studies. They don't have all of these things that we have. And again, nobody has something that's binding to the GLP receptor like the shots, but it's drops. It's all natural, costs less, and they're not having side effects. So with that, let's get on to our next testimonial, who's Carolina. Welcome.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the best place that you can be today. I don't know about you, but to me, it's the best place to be. This company came to me when I was in the drought of pain and despair. I thought that we were done for. My husband and I started this journey in December 2024. Our doctor basically said that we were a time bomb. At any minute we were going to blow up and die. So I said, no, we're not. So we decided to go ahead and gift each other Christmas meal planning containers. That was our Christmas. For the next couple of months, we started off eating clean, getting more active, walking around or whatever, and then we plateaued. The scale never moved, nothing, and 3 International came to my life as a sign to cope with my pain because I am a COPD patient, and I took 4 different type of steroids, and that had me like a nice little balloon. So I started taking this Simple Six that became my Magical Six and gave me a magical life. I am a mother of 6. I am loving my 50 years of age now, and I was at a whopping 196 pounds. I'm only 5 feet tall, so that's big. So, of course, my husband was up there as well. He's 5'11", and he was pushing 300 pounds as well. And that's why we were both time bombs. Of course, Simple Six added on to our clean dieting and starting to get active, physically more active and going out and about. 3 weeks into it, I started to breathe better. My son was visiting from Georgia and told me, Mom, we just did a mile bike ride and you were not reaching for your inhalers. What are you doing? Then moving forward, 5 months down the line, this was back in May. Y'all, this May is going to be a whole year. I haven't stepped into an ER, which was my visiting evening place, at least twice a month for a breathing treatment. I haven't had none of that. My husband and I, up until January, had lost well around 110 pounds together. And that was with the Simple Six and that magical GLP binding formula. Let's move forward to the fact that I'm no longer taking all of those steroids have made a life-changing game for me and my family. So GLP came about, and guess what? We're still doing the Simple Six, but now pounds and inflammation are dropping like flies. My husband is a mosh pit, concert, food noise guy. At the end of the day, he want to eat everything but the sink. Well, guess what? That is gone. Myself as well. We now have so much energy. We spend the day doing everything. Like I said, we are a busy family. We got a lot of kids and recently became grandparents. And guess what? At night, that's when I take mine. I take 3/4 droppers every other day. I don't take it every day. I feel like when I get an antsy and I need it, that's when I take it the most, maybe 2 times, but normally at night. And guess what? My hype is up there. And of course, I do happen to love me some kinetic. And we hit the gym every night, and I absolutely love it. We went from walking, from heavy, tired to active, and loving life. And that's my testimony.
Wow, that is incredible, Carol. It's given you your life back. I mean,
Yes.
my
Did
goodness.
I mention that I'm 100% steroid free and no asthma episodes? No more runs to the ER. I couldn't laugh. I couldn't laugh because I will end up with an asthma attack. And if anybody in the room knows what COPD is like, you never get a cold, you get bronchitis. And in a flip of a second, you got pneumonia. It's that simple. And the pain is all the time. It's on the chest, it's on the back, it's on your head. It's all the time pain. So when I heard painless, extra high absorption, was another stripe to a tiger. I gotta try it. And I did. It was the best Mother Day gift that I could have given myself.
Oh, that is a very, very powerful testimonial. I mean, you guys, we have to share these products. We have to let people know there's a better way. There's another way. Life can be better. Like you don't have to be breathing like that. You don't have to worry about if you laugh too hard, you could have an asthma attack. That is such a powerful testimonial, Carolina. I bet you're just yelling it from the rooftops. I know you are. I mean, it's just
Absolutely
like,
love it. My skin is not hanging, y'all. And from 196 to 131, I have absolutely no hanging skin. And people are asking me, well, did you do a little something? Did you hop over to Colombia or something? No. I hop into a magic box and we are getting better and loving life and helping others also love life.
well,
That's all what this is all about.
you look fantastic. Isn't it so great? I mean, everyone's saying how they're not having hanging skin. I mean, that's a lot of weight. And yeah, that's why people are asking, did you go somewhere? They're wondering if she had a
Mm.
facelift, you guys. I mean, that's what they're asking. Did you have work done, girl?
No,
No.
I gotta say, I do love my Eternal and my collagen, y'all. I mean, when you are bound to have uh, all those inhalers a hand all the time, you feel like a squeaky door. I don't do that anymore
Oh.
at all. My joints don't squeak. And yesterday I was in this machine that I thought it was gonna break me down. And yeah, I feel like a wet noodle today, but very worth it. Very worth it.
Oh, this is so great. Oh, this is very, very exciting. You guys, we have to tell everybody, we have to let people know. We have amazing, amazing products. People need to hear about them. They need it for so many areas in their life. And I mean, losing weight just helps your body to run better. I mean, and then you can move more. And when you feel like moving more, then you start to lose more weight. And as we're losing weight, I know Carolina mentioned a few products, and there's another one I want to mention, which is our Purify. This is a gentle cleanse. It's going to help cleanse five major organs, your colon, your liver, lungs, colon, kidney, and your skin, five major organs. But as we're using this, our fat cells, we want to detox them. Okay, we want to get rid of all the toxins in our fat cells because that will also help us to lose weight. So these are just, they pair so nicely together. So this is going to help gently. Remember, I said gentle. You don't have to worry that you're going to be stuck to the toilet or anything like that. It's a gentle detox, but it will also help while you're doing this. And again, these are supporting products to help raise that GLP. And as Carolina mentioned, we have an array of products. We have a clean energy drink. We have collagen. We have a lot of great products. So again, let the person know who invited you on this Zoom. Would you like to get the products at retail or would you like to get the products at wholesale? They can share a link with you. Now, the other thing I want to say is if you know you're going to get off this Zoom and you're going to be like, I got to tell so and so, I got to call so and so. Oh my gosh, that Zoom was recorded, right? I know five people who need to hear that. Do you think there's a way to also get your product paid for by sharing with others? Of course there is. What if there's a way to not only get your product paid for, maybe make a little side income? Is that possible? Absolutely. What if you want to make a little more side income? Absolutely. What if you wanted to turn it into a full-time income? All of those things are doable. So whether you're thinking, gosh, it'd be nice to just get my product covered, or it'd be nice to make a side stream of income, or it'd be nice to eventually have a full-time income. Tomorrow evening, there's going to be a Zoom, a 30-minute Zoom, and it's going to be testimonials just like this, except it's going to be people making money due to these great healthy living products, due to this GLP that is hot like lava. There's a whole income side. If you're interested in that, let the person know who invited you on this Zoom. I would like the link for tomorrow night. I would like to hear testimonials about the money. You'll hear that tomorrow. But let's go on to our next testimonial. That's a weight loss testimonial. I'm going to turn it over to Chris. Welcome, Chris.
Hey, Lori, thank you so much. And my name's Chris. I'm here in Sarasota, Florida, the beautiful Sunshine State. I love it here. I wanted to say, wow, Carolina, amazing. I have to share this, and I wasn't going to share this tonight, but my uncle just last Saturday passed away from COPD. And I want to say this. There's so many times that you talk to somebody about a product or something that you never know how that can really impact their life. And your life has just been amazingly impacted. So thank you so much for sharing that incredible testimony, because there's so many times that I've tried to talk to a few of those people about something that may really help them, and they kind of brush you off. They have no idea what kind of impact it can make in your life. I'll tell you mine. My testimonial goes like this. Back in, I want to say like November, December, I packed on quite a bit of weight. I was still doing some cycling. I was still going to the gym a bit, but I was looking for something that would actually help me more with the weight loss. And I've tried quite a few different things. This is true. And I didn't see a lot of result, but the GLP, my friend Greg, Mr. Ferraro, gave me a call and said, you guys got to take a look at this. It is impressive. We said, absolutely. My mom's sitting right next to me. We said, absolutely. We'd love to check it out. I started using that product now I want to say about 2 months ago. Haven't really changed my diet still much. Do some walking, do some regular exercise and stuff, but hadn't really changed that much. And then, as far as water intake, pretty much about the same as well. Um, the one thing I would say on that was that I lost 10 to 12 pounds, which was very impressive because I heard someone say about plateau, and that's where I always get stuck at. I always get down 4 pounds, and then bam, I'd be stuck into 4 pounds. So I don't know how many people can relate with that, but that's exactly where I was. I was like, I can't get over this stupid 4 pounds. Let's move it, buddy. What's up? And so I was glad to see that I got over that 4 pounds, and I knew it was from the GLP. So of course I wanted to be talking about it more and more. But from that point, I said, look at what this is. Not only are you not taking a shot, you're working with something completely natural. You're not losing the muscle. I've actually gained muscle, so I have fluctuated a little bit and put some more muscle on, which was great. But not only that, I talked to my wife about this too. We said, what's the price point like? I mean, what if we were both on a shot, or what would that be? Or look at the price point between this versus anything else, and this knocks it out of the park. There's no comparison. And from now, it was just, I've been sharing with a few people here, obviously, because they need to know about how this GLP has worked for us. And I'll tell you what, it's been an easy thing to talk about because people want a natural way to still have the reception from the GLP. They also want to see the weight loss, but there's other benefits from that as well too. And one of them is definitely the muscle. A lot of those shots lose a lot of muscle. This is going to help keep that muscle there, help you lose weight, and not quick weights. For some people, it does. I didn't notice it. I mean, 10 pounds was pretty quick for me, I guess, in that period of time. But everybody's body's different. I think that's all I needed to share right there. But thank you, Lori.
I love that. Thank you. And I'm so glad you mentioned the muscle too. People are retaining the muscle. And I love that you mentioned the cost. I mean, our pricing is so much less, like you said, Chris, than the shots. I mean, what a blessing. Again, it's all natural. We're keeping muscle, like Chris just shared. It's less expensive. We're not having the side effects. I mean, it's just a win-win all the way around. And there's so many other positive things going on. I mean, obviously weight loss is at the forefront, but so many other positive things. And again, I want to encourage you guys, take your measurements because sometimes the scale isn't moving right away because people are losing weight, but they're also gaining muscle because people are not losing muscle on this like they are on this. So they're gaining muscle as well, but they're shrinking as far as pant sizes and things like that. So I love all those things that you mentioned, Chris. It is a blessing. And we just have to get out and share with every single person. And it's so easy. Like you said, it's so easy. People want to talk about it. People are talking about it everywhere you go. And when you say, well, I got drops versus shots, they're like, wait a minute, did you say drops? Like, did you just say drops? People love the drops. So let's move on to our next testimonial. Yalan, welcome.
Hi. So I totally get the 4 pound thing. I tease that I lost 400 pounds last year, but it was the same 4 pounds 100 times, right? And I was stuck at this weight, like, and I had been eating healthy. I was drinking water. I was off sugar, but still, I finally got like to the bottom of the 4 pounds, but I couldn't lose it. And I kind of dragged my feet because I tried a different natural GLP product that didn't work for me. And I worked for Dr. Josh and I saw him shrinking. So I, after work one day, I said, okay, I'm going to try it. He had some bottles there. I said, don't you tell anybody because I tried the other one and it didn't work and everybody was watching. It was embarrassing, right? So that first, I got up the next morning. So I took it out right after work. I got up the next morning and I was down 1.5 pounds. And I broke that bottom number. And that gave me hope to keep moving forward. But since I vowed not to tell my husband, I couldn't celebrate with anybody. So anyhow, in the first 2 weeks, I went down about 2 pant sizes. I didn't change anything extra. I was drinking the same amount of water. I was exercising the same. And I just do a gentle exercise with B3 bands. I have less food noise, better sleep, more energy. And just the other day, I've lost about 10 pounds. So I've kind of hovered and it's a little, I don't know, you hope the scale is going to go down like 40 pounds or whatever, but I was going through a box and I found a pair of old um, jeans and I thought, well, I'll just try those on to see how they fit. And I started at a size 20. So these that I tried on, they were a size 14 and I pulled them up, zipped them up and wore them to work. And I'm wearing them now. Like everything I'm wearing right now, I couldn't wear in January. So it's been a big change for me. The other thing, this will probably make me a little. So my husband passed away almost 5 years ago, and I'm remarried, and that's good. But there is a thing called widow brain where you have brain fog, kind of like pregnancy brain, right? And I just felt like it never really left. Even though things changed and things are happy, it just never really left. But I noticed the other day that was gone. So anybody else who has felt that, um, take it. It has helped a ton. And even if that was the only thing that it helped with, that would be worth it. The energy would be worth it. I slept well before, but I get a better sleep at night. I can't think of anything else, but I do want to say one thing. I went out of town twice and I didn't lose any weight, but I didn't gain it either. And I even ate pizza, which I hadn't had bread in like 2 months. I ate some sugar and here I am still down 10 or 11 pounds, 3 pant sizes, and I'm very happy.
Wow. Yalan, thank you so much for opening up and sharing from your heart. And I mean, wow. Wow, you got me. I mean, I think you got a lot of us. I mean, again, I appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to share about, your husband passing 5 years ago and the widow's brain. I had not heard that before, but I didn't know about that. And I'm sure, some people aren't as comfortable sharing. So I'm so happy that you did share that because you sharing that will help a lot of people and bless a lot of people.
Right.
And I love that this product has helped to give you more clarity and take some of that fogginess away if I'm describing it right. But
Right.
again, I appreciate you sharing that and how exciting about your pants. I think we all keep a pair of pants or two or three that were like, someday I'm gonna fit in those again. And you did. Look at you, girl. I mean, that is so awesome. I love that you shared that because you're not the only one. I keep stuff like, dang it, I'm gonna fit in those again. So I love that this product has helped you get back in those pants and you wore them to work today. You're still wearing them. I mean, you go, girl. Love it. So congratulations on all of the success that you're having because of this product. And again, you guys, we have to get out and let people know. We have to tell people there is a better way. There is a less expensive way. There is a way that doesn't have the side effects. I mean, who wants to worry about possible, not everyone has side effects, but possible side effects like stomach paralysis, losing their gallbladders, eyesight issues, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation. I mean, we could go on and on, or possibly nothing. I mean, it's just a mixed bag. All we're having here is people that are fitting back in their old pants, which is so great. Okay, let's move on to our final testimonial, which is Glenn. Welcome, Glenn.
How you guys doing? I'm calling in from Eagle Mountain, Utah. I actually, my health journey kind of started when my dad, a cancer survivor, my mom, she actually was on her deathbed and cancer, and it was in June, and really, I was really focusing on what I needed to do to start getting better because, you don't want to, you wonder if, oh my gosh, am I going to get that? But then I learned, Mark introduced me to this company, and epigenetic studies is something I came across. And I really started my journey when my mom, on her deathbed, looked at me and said, Glenn, you're fat and you need to lose weight or you're going to die. And I was like, wow, my mom's on her deathbed and she's telling me I'm fat and I got to lose weight. At that point in time, I was 276 pounds. And I started with every one of the products. I take it all. I take Revive. I take, I take Vitalite. I take it all. Purify. I take two Purifies at night. I take 2 to 4 of the Vitalite. Well, I take one package of the Vitalite. The Revive, I take anywhere from 2 to 5, depending on my pain level and a lot of other things that I use it for. And I lost 21 pounds when it was January. And then when GLP came about and I got my first batch and was able to try that, I kind of played around and I was kind of hanging out at that 255. So I lost 21 pounds in January. But from January to now, I'm down to 230 pounds, lost another 25 pounds. I've lost total of 46 pounds since my mom kind of motivated me to lose a little weight. And what I've noticed is I am drinking a little bit more water. I do about four to six of these a day. Sometimes I put a little bit of mineral salt in it. So that's something I will do a little bit, but I do kinetic as well. I find that the kinetic really helps boost my energy level. I don't eat like I used to. I was in the food industry for 37 years. And when you're in the independent, when you're selling to chefs and that's all you do is go from chef to chef and chef, you realize how much you eat because the chef goes, hey, you got to try this, you got to try that, got to try that. You'll eat like 4 or 5 times. By the time you get home, you have another meal. And I had to change the way that I ate. Instead of eating socially, eating the way that I was eating, I started eating to feed myself. And now I change the way that I eat. I take my GLP. I took one full tincture at 11:30. I eat from the hours of 12 to 6, and after that I don't eat. So I go the full time, and then to 11:30 take full tincture. I'm probably 1 bottle a week, but I have had increase. My sleep has been better. My energy's been better. My inflammation has been better. On my overall, everything. I just really have enjoyed all the products. I have found that when you take them all, you gain a better effect, and that's for me. But anyway, that's my story, my testimony, and thank you, Lori, for letting me share.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Glenn. 46 pounds, dude. That's incredible. Way to go. Wow. I mean, have you guys noticed like everyone is just looking so good? You guys, y'all look so good. I love it. Glenn, that was a absolute fantastic testimonial. Thank you so much for sharing that. And like Glenn said, we have all amazing products. All of our line is amazing. Obviously, we were highlighting this product, and when Glenn was talking about the little tincture, I'm just gonna show this to you guys. It's just like this, and you're just gonna do it under your tongue like that. Let it sit for a minute and swallow. Voila. I mean, that is it. So, you guys, if you want to order this product, any of our amazing products that you keep hearing about, you got to get them in your body. Like you just, if you want to feel better, you want to look better, get with the person who invited you on this Zoom and let them know, I want to try these products. And then they're going to ask you, would you like to pay retail or would you like to pay wholesale? Who'd want to pay retail when you can pay wholesale? Wholesale pricing is $30 one time a year. It opens up the wholesale pricing. Whether you order or you don't order, you do a big order, you do a little order, you do no orders, it's $30. There's no requirement to order. But let me tell you, once you start losing weight, once you get these products in your body and inflammation goes down and your fat cells start detoxing, you start having more energy, you feel better, you're not going to want to get these products out of your body. I can tell you that. You are not going to want to run out of these products. And if you're going, gosh, I need to share this with my friend. I need someone to see this recording. There are so many people that are running through my mind right now that all these testimonials that were shared tonight could help. Is there a way that if I share that, that I could maybe get my products paid for? I could cover the price of my products by sharing. Absolutely there is. Is there a way I could earn a little side income because this is so hot, everybody wants to purchase it, right? Yes, there is. Could that side income turn to a full income? If you wanted to, it absolutely can. And tomorrow night, my husband, Mr. Greg Ferraro, is going to be sharing for 30 minutes. He's going to share our story a little bit, and then he's going to have testimonial after testimonial after testimonial of people that are making money because of this product, people that are able to pay for their product because they're sharing this product. So if you want the link for that Zoom tomorrow night, let the person know who invited you on this Zoom. Not only do I want to get these products at wholesale, I want the link for tomorrow night. I want to find out how I can capitalize on this GLP revolution. Like it's crazy. It's hot like lava. You guys, we want to share with everyone. We want to help people in this year. I mean, what are everyone's New Year's resolutions? They want to lose weight and they want to make money. We got it both ways right here with this product. Not to mention our other amazing products, and our Simple Six and this are all listed in the PDR. You guys, I just have to give it back to each and every testimonial tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all sharing. Thank you for sharing your stories, your weight loss journey, what you're doing, how much you're taking. It was fantastic. So, with that, you guys, I want to wish each of you a great rest of your evening. If you'd like the recording, again, ask the person who invited you on the Zoom. They'll be glad to share the recording. And let's go help people be healthy. Let's go. See you guys.